Okay. Uh, Getting tired of being off Facebook. Uh, I don't even think I can go live on Facebook until I get the new phone because the microphone on this thing, it works for some reason. I don't understand it, but it works when I record a video on my phone and then download it to YouTube. But if I go to YouTube to record the video there, the microphone don't work. There's static and all kind of stuff. So I don't understand that at all. I didn't know that there was different microphones in this thing, but there's different microphones in this phone. And anyway, uh, when I get a call and put it to my ear to talk, uh, the microphone does not work. But if I put it on speaker, it works. That's the only way I can answer a call or make a call is doing it on speaker. Because if I don't, nobody hears me. Very interesting. Very strange. Anywho, uh, get a new phone in December. Because this one is 2 years. Uh, 2 years in November. So is how long I've had this one. Uh, anyway, so, but when I do get that, I'm going to go and I'm going to get those earphone things, whatever it is that Kevin was talking about. Y'all know Kevin. Uh, he's a good guy, and y'all should uh, look him up. What is it? Kevin 6154, I believe, something like that. I'll look it up and try to tag it in this video. I'll put it down in the comments or something like that. Because uh, if you like me, you'll love him. Because he's like a way better version of anything I could ever be. But anyway, uh, he suggested to go to the big lots and look at those things because it's got the microphone attached to the cord. I think that runs to the phone. That's what I need. I seen them. I used to have a thing that I could answer the phone and talk. Had the things that go in your ear and it had a little microphone that was down on your chest area. It would hang down. Anywho, Land of the Giants is on TV. I love me some me TV. I could watch it all the time. If I ain't watching Jaws on my DVD player, I got it on me TV. Unless the Saints are playing, that's on. What's that? Fox is that? I don't know if it's Fox or ABC. I ain't sure. I think it's ABC. Is what I get. 27, 1, 2, and 3. That's the only channels I can get. Sometimes I can get Channel 7, the local TV station here in town. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I can get it. Anyway, uh, went to a Thanksgiving lunch at some kin folks. I got kin folks lives over here, other side of the apartment building here, uh, right directly opposite of me, catty cornered away. Anyway, Miss Peden, uh, she's a cousin or something other to my grandma, to my mama. I don't know how it is, but anyway, uh, she lives over there, and she's I don't know how it is, distant cousin anyway. But they invited me to come over and have Thanksgiving dinner with them, and so I went over there and some good food, and it's good to see folks. I ain't seen a lot of them in a long while, and Some of them, the last time I seen them, they was babies, and now they got babies. That's how long it's been since I seen some of them. That's weird. I'm old as dirt. and and then for supper time, the church, just about the whole church, not the whole, it wasn't the whole church, but it was like 50 or 60 people of the church got together and went over to Seafood Junction over in Algoma, and we all eat over there. Of course, I can't eat a whole bunch, and so, but it still costs $20 a person to eat, and so anyway, one of the guys at church paid for me to eat, so I ate. I didn't eat a lot, but I ate 3 shrimps, boiled, cold boiled, and then put on ice. I love them things when you peel them right there, and just throw them down. Got that Cajun spice to them, you know. They know how to boil them over there. They got cold and hot boiled. And then they got fried. I think I eat 4 fried. The little what they call them, like popcorn shrimp or something like that. They fried the little bitty ones. I ate 4 or 5 of them. And a little bitty piece of catfish, fried catfish, and fried green tomatoes. Yep, love me some fried green tomatoes. Them there, they know how to cook them good over there. They darn good. About the best I ever did eat. That wasn't my own. the only fried green tomato I ever had that was better than Seafood Junctions is mine. And so, because they don't use cornmeal over there, they use flour. But I use both. I put cornmeal and flour together when I cook mine. Of course, I put my own seasoning and stuff in there. Makes it, pretty good. I like a little kick to it, Over there, a lot of their stuff has kick to it, but the fried green tomatoes didn't. But anywho, I say anywho a lot. I should say anyhow, but back in the day, anywho was cool, and so I tried to be cool. But this no shave November thing is just getting on my nerves. I had a beard for what, 4 years, 3 or 4 years straight. I had a beard, and then I shaved it off, and now that I'm growing it back, it's all itchy, and I don't know. I got all this sagging skin and everything, and it look, I say it looks terrible. There ain't nothing about me that don't look terrible, but anyway, it don't really get on my nerves. The sagging skin everywhere else gets on my nerves sometimes, but that part there don't. It just looks goofy. It's all saggy. Anyway, the weather's been a booger, huh? But at least it ain't as bad as it has been. It got bad the other night. Wednesday night, man alive. Whew, Wednesday during the day was, a booger. Cold, and I went out there to go to church. It was about, what was it, 6:30ish or so? No, it was before that, baby. Anyway, I went to go to church, and my car was covered with snow. It wasn't a lot, but about a 1/4 inch of snow on my car, everybody else's car, but the ground was there was no ice or snow or anything on the ground, but just the cars. And but it wiped off quick, and the windshield wiper just took it right off. And let me see. What else to talk about? Oh, also for dessert, I had peach cobbler with a little bit of ice cream on top. excellent. Very, very excellent. I didn't eat the whole thing. I got some and I couldn't eat it all. I just eat about a quarter of it. But anyway, it was good. Hot peach cobbler. I put that ice cream on it, started melting down into it. Oh man. When I come back to the table and everybody else saw it around there saw that, they was 4 or 5 of them went and got the same thing. But anyway, it was good to get out and about, go over. I ain't been over there since before Daddy died. Daddy used to love to go over there, and I'd take him over there and we'd eat. He just loved it. One time he went in there. We went in there one time. I think Terry was with us that time, and I want to say Reggie and Terry. I think Terry. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, Terry was there, and Daddy couldn't get out of there. He walked. He was so bad off that he could barely walk in. But when it come time to leave, he couldn't leave. He couldn't walk out. So we had to tote him out of there, put him in a van, drive him home. But he loved going there so bad. He just loved it. And yeah. But it's a great place over there. The food is good. It's not legendary, but they got a plenty of it. A real big assortment. I mean, they got more options than you would believe. And it's a buffet, so you eat all you can eat. About $20. I think you'll spend about $21 altogether for your buffet and your cold drink. And but it's it's cool. It's a great place. It's huge. It's always crowded. They open up at 4:30 and they close at 9. And they run about, I don't know, I would say close to 3,000 people through there. Maybe more than that. That's per night, and they only do it on Friday and Saturday, I think. Maybe Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I think. But anyway, they make enough money. Whew. Anyway, I've talked about that enough. But yeah, been watching Jaws. I put it on repeat, and it just plays it over and over and over all day, all night. And I turn it off and go to bed and get up the next morning, turn it back on, let it play all day. I've seen just about every Perry Mason and Matlock and what is it? Diagnosis Murder. I think that's what it's called. The one with Dick Van Dyke in it. I've seen just about every one of them too. So they're always reruns or something I've seen. I mean, they're reruns anyway because they're old, but I mean, I've seen them all. So I just put Jaws on. I can watch Jaws all the time. And I have. I got Jaws 3 over there too. I used to have all of them, but I don't know where Jaws 2 and The Revenge is. I ain't got a clue where those movies are. I can't find them. But one of these days I'll find them because Jaws 2 is awesome. Jaws 3 is fairly darn decent. Jaws The Revenge, it's not great. It's not good. But it's Jaws. And so, got coconut in my teeth. Anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway, Jaws. It's Jaws. You got it. Yeah. I saw that the Meg was at Walmart on the Blu-ray. I'm sure they got it on the DVD there. But one of these days I'm gonna get me a Blu-ray player because I got a DVD player, and I don't know what the difference is really. They say that the Blu-ray is clearer and better, but I don't see good enough to make for the DVDs any better than a VCR. But nobody's got VCR tapes anymore. But anyway, one of these days I'm gonna get one of them Blu-ray players and just see what the difference is. But I want to get that Meg movie one of these days. I don't know if I get it in December because I got to get the new phone. I got to go to Jackson or Brandon or wherever down there for a Christmas party. And that's going to be 2 tanks of gas. My car, it drinks the gas, man. If you get on that interstate, and I'll have to get on 55 and go south, the speed limit over there is 70, I think. And the traffic's moving at 80 or 90. But anyway, when I get above 60 in that car, it drinks the gas down. I don't know what it is. It's a 4-wheel drive, so it's got that low gear, you know. And so she's whining like $3,000. RPM's like 3,000. It's 70. And it is a booger. But anyway, I'll get there. It'll take me a tank to get down there, a tank to get back, I bet you. But that's okay, because, you know, it's like $30 to fill it up. 35 maybe. Depending on how much gas is. But, yep. I got a Blackhawk catalog in the mail the other day. Really happy about that. I got the Blackhawk is the people that made my holster, my Serpa holster, and I've got the paddle on the back of it, you know, because I want to be able to put it in and out without having to take my belt off and all that. So anyway, I carry appendix at about the 1 o'clock, and so I've been carrying like that for a while, and one of the screws come out that held the paddle onto the actual holster, and so I called Glock store, and they don't have, they sell them, but they don't have the screw, the part kit, you know. And he said, won't you call Blackhawk and see if they got it? And I was like, you know the number? He's like, man, yeah, I know the number. He gave me the number. I called him, and the guy answered the phone at Blackhawk. I said, do y'all have the screws that hold the holster to the paddle or to the belt part? He's like, yeah, we got those. That's no problem. I said, how much you want for them? He said, they free. He said, give me your address. I'll put them in the mail this evening. And it was like 4 o'clock when I called him. And he's like, when I go, I'll put them in the mail when I leave, go home. So I said, that's awesome, man. I appreciate it. I give him my address. He says, anything else I can do for you? I said, y'all got a catalog? He said, yeah, we got a catalog. And I said, I'd like to have a catalog if y'all could spare one. He said, it'll be in the mail. And so I got a catalog and the screws in a box, a big old box that had little bitty envelope with 3 tiny little screws in it. And they only had to send me 1 screw, but they sent 3. And in a little bitty little envelope, little plastic like Ziploc. And in this big old box with the envelope inside, a big old, one of those big padded envelopes, manila, that had the catalog in it. And I'm like, why didn't they just put the screws in the envelope with the catalog and then put the address on the envelope and mail it instead of sending this big old box? Anyway, it's crazy. Because there was bubble wrap and everything in that box to hold everything. I don't know what the deal is with that. Oh gosh, this video's going on too long. Y'all ain't even gonna watch this sucker all the way through, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I gotta get up at 8:30ish. Get ready to go to church. I ain't got to do security, I think, until Wednesday. But maybe somebody will miss or not want to do it tomorrow, and I'll take over. I like doing security. I mean, I can still hear him preaching and everything while I'm doing security. But anyway, I love you. You know I do. And y'all take care. And it'll probably be morning before this thing loads. 20 minutes is going to take 6 hours to load on the YouTube. So anyway, it's 3 o'clock now, so we'll see when it hits the YouTube availability. But anyway, y'all that know, that usually watch this, I appreciate you. I love you. I do anything for you. Y'all got any questions? Just drop them down there in the comment section. If you happen to run across this and you're not subscribed and you want to be, hey, that'd be great. Give you a thumbs up. If you come across this and you like it, hey, hit that thumbs up. If you don't like it, hey, give me the thumbs down. Hey, I ain't gonna be upset. I ain't gonna be angry. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you don't like me, you don't like me. I can't do anything about that. But I want to know. I like feedback. I like questions. I like hearing from y'all. And anyway, just let me know how things are going. If you want to know about anything, let me know. I'll do a video about it. We'll discuss all kind of stuff. Anyway, y'all take care and have a good night. Bye.